Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And already we're underway here. Massive leap! This could fall anywhere! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Gets up to head it! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Lazio didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Forward it goes. Timely intervention. And that has put a stop to that. Luis Alberto drives it forward. Correa shapes to shoot! Well, the first goal came from this. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Hoists it forward. He's got options out wide. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Lucas. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Cut out in the nick of time. Lulic. Lucas. Luis Alberto. And it's Correa. Luis Felipe. Luis Alberto, who does have an assist to his name. It's a throw-in. And it's played forward. It's a tries a shot! They've done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Lazio take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Strakosha can claim that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Lazio sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Lucas plays it forward. Lulic tries to get it forward quickly. Lulic. Correa gets it out to the wing. That's a brilliant interception. Luis Alberto. Lucas. Savic, who has made his impact already. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And it's Correa. Lulic. Immobile. He's in! Lulic. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Immobile. What a ball this has turned out to be. Going for goal! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. He's had that put on a plate. Good idea, just poorly executed. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Correa. Lulic. Real chance! Back of the net! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's found its way to him. Immobile. Now it's Immobile. Savic. Lulic. Savic. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Correa. Savic. Immobile. Correa. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Lazio give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Luis Alberto. Immobile. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Lulic. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Lazio have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it. And a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Gets up to head it! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Has gone out. Lulic tries lifting it over. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lulic! A real chance and a real let-off.
Lulic really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
Immobile. And it's played forward. And it's Correa. Just brushed off the ball there. He's got through. Now it's Immobile. And he's on his way! Lazio have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Heads it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Well positioned to make that interception. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Lulic plays it forward, back to the keeper and go again. Luis Alberto tries to get it forward quickly. Radu goes looking. Correa. Immobile spreads it towards the left. And they've been caught out here. Oh, real danger here. It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Correa. Savic. He's through the middle. Now it's Immobile. It's Immobile! He's done very well to get to that.
Immobile simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Luis Alberto has a pop! And the ball's come out! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish. after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back underway here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Immobile showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the through ball is intercepted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Immobile. Quick pull forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And that is as far as they're going to go. Acerbi cuts it out. Back into the middle. And it's Correa. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. That's a promising ball. Gets the better of his man. That's a brilliant interception. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. No, ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Acerbi goes long. Out of play for a throw. Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. And he's there to cut it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He goes long.
Lazio merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Lulic drives it forward.
Lazio showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And here's Immobile.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that will be the final act. Well, frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Well, what do you think? Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second. It's Immobile! That comes as a mighty relief. Savic, Lulic. Correa, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's hoisted clear. Lucas. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Could be a chance here. And it's Correa. Correa. Now it's Immobile. The referee's awarded a free kick.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And here's Immobile. It's come through. Luis Alberto. He goes long. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And here's Immobile, he's had a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Now it's Immobile. Oh, that is ask Immobile! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Immobile pings it out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Savic. Savic plays it forward. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back underway here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Lucas. Correa. Luis Alberto. Lulic. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's Immobile.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Lulic tries to get it forward quickly. Correa. Gets into some space. Out of play for a goal kick. Correa. And here's Immobile.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Luis Alberto with a long pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Out for a throw.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Luis Alberto. Luis Alberto drives it forward. This could spell danger. It has got... Shoots! It's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Lazio break the deadlock.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Lulic. Has a hit! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now, to maintain it.
Good take, and he's had a look.
Lazio need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Forward it goes. Luis Alberto. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Correa. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Savic. It's Immobile! And he's there to make a great save.
Immobile simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Lucas gets it away. And that has been clubbed away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, that's it from... Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Fernando Torres is a name that jumps out. At his absolute best, he's unplayable. That love of running behind defensive lines has always been his forte, and with the right service, he could absolutely thrive here.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He's made sure that that won't get through. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe. And it's Messi. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Torres. Mbappe, shot at goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Towering header! Another chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Rijkaard is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, great save. Real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
It's a goal kick. Well positioned to make that interception. Beckham. Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Hoists it forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's a brilliant interception. Messi. Mbappe! That's not going to make it. Messi drives it forward. Well weighted. Mbappe! Oh, that's magnificent!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense. Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in...
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's pulled off a fine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. Beckham. That's a promising ball. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Davis. Over to the left. Rashford. Quick glance at goal. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vieira. Ronaldinho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Khan sends that a long way. Van Dijk. Forward it goes. Mbappe has a shot!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's played for... Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Vieira. And here's Rashford, Cristiano Ronaldo, Ronaldinho.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Now it's Torres. Mbappe. Thiago Silva goes looking. Mbappe and a shot! Mbappe is flagged offside.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Morientes. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And now the breakaway, and he's on his way! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
He just didn't let his nerves get to him. He struck that with conviction. What a penalty.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Messi, not much subtlety, he's launched him. Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Beckham, that is a terrific run. He's had that put on a plate. Forward it goes. Van Basten, timely intervention. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Goalkeeper's ball. Iniesta. Mbappe. He's tried one. Oh, that's a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Lampard. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Has he picked him out? And now the breakaway. Mbappe! Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Scholes plays it forward. Wan-Bissaka tries to get it forward quickly. Vieira. Out to the left it goes. That'll be a throw. Well read, he sorted that out. Vieira shows great strength. Lampard. And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're off again. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Wan-Bissaka. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Maldini drives it forward. And here's Owen. He's played him through. Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Wan-Bissaka. Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Vieira simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Maradona hoists it forward. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Vieira. And here's Owen. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Quick ball forward. Ball through needs to be good here. And he's on his way! And the finish! He has done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Barcelona surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Maldini.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And that is that. So it's ended in a draw, craft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's been taken straight back. De Bruyne demonstrates his quality. Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Well, that has certainly made things... And Messi! Could fall kindly. Forward it goes. Now it's Owen. He's through the middle. He's through, now is he in? Chance, and the finish! They've done it! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
A slightly better shoots! And that's a throw-in. Zico tries to get it forward quickly. Vieira. Going through. Looking to break out here. Has a hit! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Now it's Owen. And it's played forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Plays it out to the wing. Kimmich. Lampard hoists it forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're into the second 45. Neymar drives it forward. Mbappe! And he's cut it out. Vieira. Davis. Davis goes looking. He's played him through. Has a pop! There it is!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Barcelona go. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Davis. That's not going to make it. Has he picked him out? Chance to shoot! Chance! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
De Bruyne plays it forward. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And there's a long ball. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the...
Mbappe! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
And that's been won straight back. Van Dijk. Into the last 5 minutes. Shot a goal! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. The referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. All square again into the dying minutes. Morientes has a hit! What a wonderful goal! And look who gets the final say!
And it's certainly no fluke when you see a player of his calibre manufacture a goal that will surely seal the deal on this contest. Brilliant instinct and great timing by such a clever operator.
What about that, Jim Beglin? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And the defence can get it clear. Ronaldo plays it long. Timely intervention. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And here's Owen. Mbappe. Owen. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's made sure that that won't get through. And that has put a stop to that. Looks to clip it forward. Looking for space out wide. He came in hard, very hard.
Cristiano Ronaldo is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Great leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Messi. Messi goes looking. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Beckham plays it forward. He's gone for it! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact...
A really close shave and the last action of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. How would you review the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Van Dijk does well there, alert. Mbappe is flagged offside. Rijkaard. Oh, shooting chance! Owen shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's Owen. And it's been taken straight back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Has a hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mbappe! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
And here's Owen. And he's on. And Owen! It's anyone's ball. And they've been caught out here. Going for goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Rashford.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So here comes a substitution. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that had to be more accurate.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Alexander-Arnold gets wrestled off the ball. Beckham hits that long. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rijkaard. So that's it. It is all over. Oh, a fine advertisement for attacking football. A really entertaining game. So many talking points. In a way, a shame anybody had to lose. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, and a shot! And in it goes! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take it.
Shot a goal! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's back. He's tried one. Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Puyol floats one over. And the weighted pass has gone out. Lampard tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Aubameyang. And he's going long. Hits one! Lampard. And here's Owen. Mbappe. They are rampant. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. So now the difference is 3. Has he picked him out? Hakimi. Rijkaard drives it forward. Oh, what a ball! Good clearance and very necessary. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Davis. De Bruyne. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again then. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. De Bruyne. Rashford. Davis. He's got away. Wan-Bissaka drives forward with purpose. It is quite a run he's making here. De Bruyne. Beckham. And it's played forward. De Bruyne. And it's Davis. Rashford. Wan-Bissaka gets his foot in there. That's not going to make it. De Bruyne. Beckham has created one goal already. Done very well to intervene. Rashford. Rijkaard. Beckham now on a hat-trick. And it's Beckham. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Goes for goal! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Torres. De Bruyne. Beckham gets it back. Davis. Gundogan. Mane brings the ball forward. Mbappe, real chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Maldini. Beckham. Beckham hits that long. He spotted the run and played him through. No, that's too long. And he just whacks it away. Torres. Sergio Ramos. Davis. And it's Mane. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Beckham. Now it's Torres. He's left his... He's gone for it! Rijkaard, not easily shrugged off the ball. And that's it. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly...
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. So it's away we go then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And that's been one straight back. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's pinged one through here. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rashford pings it out wide. And it's played forward. And here's Messi. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Forlan has a go! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Xabi Alonso standing over it. Xavi shot a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Scholes done very well to intervene. And it's Rashford. Vieira. Forlan. And he's cut it out. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Torres. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Xavi. Good idea, just poorly executed. He's in! Mbappe! Goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Forlan. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. It's being played forward. Oh, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Puyol. And here's Rashford. Maldini. Vieira. Fernando Torres. Goalkeeper's ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try...
Chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Mbappe, Fernando Torres. Maradona. Beckham. Vieira. And it's Beckham. Dinks one in. And he's there to cut it out. Xavi. And here's the chance to counter. Rashford. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Forward it goes. Going through.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
hits one!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Timely intervention. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Beckham goes looking.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He's had a go! It's broken loose, and they've been caught out here. And a header! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2. Ball through needs to be good here. Has a hit! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
It's Morientes! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all.
Tries a shot! Goal! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And it's played forward.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Goes for goal! There it is!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Maldini. Davis goes looking. Mbappe, he's on his way. Going for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets up to head it! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hoists it forward. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Basten is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Beckham has a pop! And in again. Back of the net! Neuer did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert.
Van Basten! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Beckham is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, he's broken through. Torres. A chance! Has a hit! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Basten. It's come loose. Puyol. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. Needed a better pass there. Mbappe. He's away! Big chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Mbappe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Beckham to take it as usual. Massive leap! Oh, the ball's come loose! Messi. Forward it goes. And here's the chance to counter. Kimmich. Mbappe. Messi already, of course, on the score sheet. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He shot a goal! And another time! Vieira. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Vieira tries to get it forward quickly. Davis plays it forward. Vieira. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Van Basten. And a shot! Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Mbappe!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Defenders on the back foot. Good ball. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Mbappe. And here's Van Basten. Messi.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And look who gets the final say!
And talking about rising to the occasion, their supporters have gone absolutely...
And there goes the final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw.